Imagine, for a moment, the quiet of an ancient Roman morning. The world is still, as if holding its breath. In this stillness, a man sits, a ruler, a philosopher, a seeker of truth. His name is Marcus Aurelius, and though he wears the mantle of an emperor, his greatest battles are fought not on the battlefield, but within the quiet chambers of his mind. In his hands, he holds a scroll, a private journal, never meant for public eyes. These are his meditations, a collection of thoughts, reminders, and reflections on how to live a life of virtue, purpose, and inner peace. Though centuries have passed since his time, his words continue to echo, offering us a timeless guide to finding calm in the chaos of our own lives. Today, we embark on a journey, a serene exploration of Marcus Aurelius's wisdom. Together, we'll uncover the principles of Stoicism that helped him navigate the storms of his world, and we'll discover how these same principles can help us find the calm within ourselves. Marcus Aurelius lived in a world of contradictions. As the emperor of Rome, he wielded immense power, yet he was also a man deeply aware of life's fragility. His reign was marked by relentless wars, political upheaval, and personal tragedies, the loss of loved ones, the weight of responsibility, the constant pressure to lead. And yet, amidst this turmoil, Marcus found a way to cultivate inner tranquility. He turned to Stoicism, a philosophy that taught him to focus not on the chaos around him, but on the calm within. Stoicism became his anchor, a source of strength and clarity in a world that often felt overwhelming. His meditations reveal a man constantly reminding himself of what truly matters, to live with virtue, to accept what he cannot control, and to find peace in the present moment. These lessons, born in the heart of ancient Rome, are as relevant today as they were 2,000 years ago. Let us now explore the core Stoic principles that guided Marcus Aurelius, principles that can help us, too, find our own calm within. 1. The impermanence of life. Marcus often reflected on the fleeting nature of existence. He wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This reminder of impermanence is not meant to frighten us, but to free us. When we accept that change is the only constant, we can let go of our attachment to outcomes and embrace the beauty of the present moment. 2. Control and letting go. One of the most profound teachings of Stoicism is the distinction between what we can control and what we cannot. Marcus wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In our own lives, this means focusing our energy on our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, rather than wasting it on things beyond our control. 3. Mindfulness and present moment awareness. Marcus believed that true peace could only be found in the here and now. He urged himself to confine yourself to the present. In a world that constantly pulls us into the past or the future, this practice of mindfulness allows us to fully experience the richness of each moment. 4. Virtue over emotion. Stoicism teaches us to respond to challenges with wisdom rather than impulse. Marcus reminded himself, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." By cultivating virtues like courage, patience, and compassion, we can rise above our emotions and act with clarity and purpose. How can we bring these ancient principles into our modern lives? Let us consider a few scenarios. When faced with criticism, we can remind ourselves that we cannot control others' opinions, but we can control how we respond. Instead of reacting defensively, we can choose to listen, reflect, and grow. When uncertainty about the future weighs on us, we can focus on what is within our power, our actions today, our mindset, our preparation. As Marcus wrote, "The future is uncertain, but the present is ours." And when setbacks occur, whether in our careers, relationships, or personal goals, we can view them not as failures, but as opportunities to practice resilience and wisdom. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions or denying hardship. It is about finding strength in adversity, clarity in confusion, and calm in chaos. To truly embrace Stoicism is to adopt a way of life, a daily practice of reflection, mindfulness, and virtue. Marcus Aurelius did not write his meditations as a philosophical treatise, but as a personal guide, a series of reminders to himself. He wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This call to action is at the heart of Stoicism. It is not enough to understand these principles intellectually, we must live them, embody them, and let them shape our thoughts and actions. Consider this: each morning, Marcus would begin his day by reminding himself of the challenges he might face, difficult people, unforeseen obstacles, his own imperfections. And yet, he would also remind himself of his capacity for patience, kindness, and resilience. This practice of morning reflection, known as premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils, is something we can incorporate into our own lives. By anticipating challenges and preparing ourselves mentally, we can face the day with calm and clarity. As we come to the end of our journey, let us reflect on these words from Marcus Aurelius: "Look well into thyself, there is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look." The calm within is not a distant dream, it is a wellspring of strength that resides in each of us. By embracing the wisdom of Stoicism, we can learn to access this calm, no matter the storms that rage around us. So, as you go about your days, I invite you to pause, to breathe, and to remember the lessons of Marcus Aurelius. Let his words guide you, his wisdom inspire you, and his example remind you that peace is always within reach. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May you find your own calm within.